shall sow your land for 6 years and gather its yield, but in the 7th year you shall let it rest and lie uncultivated, so that the needy of your people may eat, and whatever they leave the animal of the field may eat. My plane's literally going to come in soon. You are to do the same with your vineyard and your olive grove. So you do lots of growing and then you don't. For 6 days you are to do your work, but on the 7th day you shall cease from labor, so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and the son of your female slave, as well as the stranger residing with you, may refresh themselves. Now concerning everything which I have said to you, be careful, and do not mention the name of other gods, nor let them be heard from your mouth. My plane might be on the ground. Or soon on the ground, because I see them out there. 3 times a year you shall celebrate a feast to me. You shall keep the feast of unleavened bread. For 7 days you are to eat unleavened bread, as I commanded you at the appointed time in the month of Abib. For in that month you came out of Egypt, and no one is to appear before me empty-handed. Also you shall keep the feast of the harvest, of the first fruits of your labors, from what you sow in the field. Also the feast of the ingathering at the end of the year, when you gather the fruits of your labors from the field. You know, whoever runs this AI camera is getting a Bible study. 3 times a year all your males shall appear before the Lord God. You shall not offer the blood of my sacrifice with leavened bread, nor the fat of my feast to remain overnight until morning. That is way of just saying eat all your food. Eat all your food, kids. Eat it all. You shall bring the choice of first... Wow. Okay, let's try that again. You shall bring the choice of... Why do I keep wanting to put a word in there? It's not supposed to be there. Let's try this again. You shall bring the choice first fruits of your soil. Oh, I was getting dyslexic, that's why. Into the house of the Lord your God. You are not to boil a young goat in the milk of its mother. Well, that would just be very, dishonoring to the goat. Guess what, little young goat? Your mother did all this milk, and now I'm going to boil you in it and eat you. Behold, I am to send an angel before you to guard you along the way, to bring you into the place which I have prepared. Be attentive to him and obey his voice. Do not be rebellious to him, for he will not pardon your rebellion, since my name is in him. Where is this plane? I see the ground crew outside, but where is this plane? Unless they're doing Bravo 1. I don't know. I'm a bit a ways. If you truly obey his voice, do all that I say, then I will be an enemy to your enemies, and an adversary to your adversaries. For my angel will go before you and bring you into the land of the Amorites, the Hittites, the Pezerites, the Canaanites, the people, and the other people. And I shall completely destroy them. I don't even know what plane. Am I referring to Breyer or CRJ? I don't even know. You shall not worship their gods, nor serve them, nor do according to their deeds. But you shall utterly overthrow them and break their memorial stone in pieces. And you shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless your bread and your water, and I will remove sickness from your midst. Nobody gonna get sick. They're all gonna be healthy. Oh, they're not. They're dumb, but still. There will be no one miscarrying or unable to have children in your land. I will fulfill the number of your days. I will send my terror ahead of you and throw into confusion all of the people among whom you came. And I will make your enemies turn their backs to you. Where is this plane? It was supposed to be here 7 minutes ago. I don't know. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Of course you're having fun. And I will send hornets ahead of you, and they will drive out the Hivites and the Canaanites and the Hittites from you. So did the Hittites become their friends? Because Bathsheba's first husband was Uriah the Hittite. I don't know. I played Age of Empires, so I know who the kingdom is. I just can't pronounce it.
For 10 is complete, and I did get a guide. What is my next plan?
Edwin Hush. Edwin's actually a lot of fun. I will not drive them out from you in a single year, so
Edwin,
that the land will not become desolate, and the animals in the field will become too numerous for you.
Copy that, sir. Bravo 1 when it gets.
I will drive them out from you little by little until you become fruitful and take possession.
I'm guessing that gives me time to eat my sandwich that I should have made by now. Yes, ma'am.
I will set your boundary from the Red Sea to the Sea of the Philistines.
Make me feel special calling me that.
From the wilderness of the Euphrates River. For I will hand over the inhabitants of the land to you. I keep seeing something. Oh, well, okay. And you will drive them out from you. I apparently can't speak. Oh, it's a bug. It's flying around my window. Whatever. You shall make no covenant with them or their gods. They shall not live in your land, otherwise they will make you sin against me. For if you serve their gods, it is certain to be a snare to you. Like, seriously, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't care. Well, I do, but I don't care until later. Solomon should have listened to that. If you serve their gods, it's going to be a snare to you. Where is this plane of mine? And then he said to Moses, come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 as elders of Israel, and you shall worship at a distance. Moses alone shall approach the Lord, but they shall not approach, nor shall the people come up with him. Then Moses came and reported to all the people all the words of the Lord and all the ordinances, and all the people answered with one voice and said, what they say? All the words which the Lord has spoken we will do. And Moses wrote down the words of the Lord. Then he got up early in the morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain with the 12 memorial stones for the 12 tribes of Israel. Oh, hey, my plane's finally here. It's just landed though, so I'm okay for moments. Then he sent the young men of Israel, sons of Israel, and they offered up burnt offerings and sacrificed bulls as peace offerings to the Lord. I guess my plane did show up at different. It's not Moses took half the blood and put it in basins, and the other half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it as the people listened, and they said, all the Lord has spoken we will do, and we will be obedient. Side note, they lied. So Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold the blood of the covenant, which the Lord has made with you in accordance to all these words. Then Moses went up with Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel, and they saw the God of Israel, and under his feet there appeared to be a pavement of sapphire, as clear as sky itself. Yet he did not reach out with his hands against the noble sons of Israel, and they saw God, and they ate, and they drank. Now the Lord said to Moses, come up to me on the mountain and stay there, and I will give you the stone tablets with the law and the commandments which I have written for their instruction. Ooh, this plane's going to take like 20 years. My truck's ready. The next thing. Moses got up along with Joshua his servant, and Moses went up to the mountain of God. But to the elders he said, "Wait for us until we return to you, and behold, Aaron and Hur are with you, and whoever has a legal matter, let him approach them." Then Moses went up to the mountain, and the cloud covered the mountain. The glory of God settled on Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it for 6 days. And on the 7th day, he called to Moses from the midst of the cloud. So Moses was camping on Mount Sinai, and it's been getting like this. Plane, you landed. Where did you go? Whatever. And to the eyes of the sons of Israel, the appearance of the glory of the Lord was like a consuming fire on the mountaintop. Then Moses entered the midst of the cloud as he went up to the mountain, and Moses was on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, he totally went camping. Like, I'm done with you guys. I'm going camping. Wow. This really is just God's don't do this book. I'm so bored. Still don't know where my plane went. I watched it land. I don't know where it is though. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Tell the sons of Israel to take a contribution from me. And from everyone whose hearts move him, you shall take my contribution. This is the contribution from which you are to take from them: gold and silver and bronze, violet and purple and scarlet material, fine linen and goat hair, ram skin dyed red, fine leather, acacia wood, oil for lighting, balsam oil for the anointing oil, and for the fragrant incense, onyx stones and settings for the ephod, and for the breastpiece, that's the priest's dressing clothes, right? Have them construct a sanctuary for me so that I may dwell among them. According to all I'm going to show you is the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of all of its furniture. So you both shall construct it." Oh, goodness. I think I'm tired. I hope you're enjoying. I have to entertain myself somehow. So now like 5 minutes. It's still not entertaining. "Now they shall construct an ark of acacia wood, and 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, and 1.5 cubits high. You shall overlay it with pure gold inside and out, and you shall overlay it, and you shall make a gold molding around it. You shall also cast 4 gold rings for it, and fasten them on 4 feet. I don't know what that means. 2 rings shall be on one side of it, and 2 rings shall be on the other side. And you shall make poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold. You shall put the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark to carry the ark with them." Oh, it's the carry you do that. "The poles shall remain in the rings of the ark. They shall not be removed from it. You shall pull into the ark of the testimony, which I shall give you." Okay, we'll put a pause on this. The plane's at the gate.